Welcome to Kidmissing TV. Today we're going to talk about the case of Terry and Alan Westerfield. Terry was 11 and Alan was 6 when they disappeared from Fayetteville, North Carolina on September 12, 1964. It's my understanding, and some people think it's the other way around, but it's my understanding that Alan was out riding his bike and a couple of friends of Terry's, or at least one, knocked on the door and asked the stepfather, "Can Terry come out and play?" And he said he's being punished. Now, the stepfather had come over. He and the mother were separated. They were not living together. And got the babysitter to leave. Finally by telling her he was taking the boys to the theater. So, ostensibly he did. But when they talked to people at the theater, at first they were getting, they were here, they weren't here. Not sure. But one of the cops happened to marry a girl later on who was who worked at the concession stand at the time, and she said, "No, hon, they weren't there that day. They were there all the time. We all knew them. None of us saw them." So that confirmed what they already knew. In 2000, the stepfather was re-interviewed. He was said to be cocky, arrogant, not really wanting to answer questions. I think this chair needs some WD-40. So, he is the prime suspect. The boy's DNA is not in the system, unfortunately. It should be. So it's pretty clear they never made it to the Broadway Theater on Hay Street. They also, the mother was at work. That's why they had a babysitter. And she was furious when she got home and found her almost ex, in her house. Her kids weren't there. Where the hell are my kids? They're at the theater. And she stormed out and went to the local bar. She was mad. She wanted to blow off steam safely. So, when she came back, the kids still weren't there. What the hell? He said, "Well, I waited outside for them." And he knew the rules. They were to wait in the lobby. Their mother never had them come outside. He said, "I just figured you picked them up." And she said, "What?" So she was just ready to shoot this guy, as you can imagine. And their biological father was still very close to them. He spent years and years searching for them, and in 1978 he could no longer contain his grief, and he ended his own life. That is so sad. Now, two things of note. According to everything I read, there was a hurricane that night. Who drops a kid off at a theater in a hurricane? Second, he said he thought their mother picked them up. I first had written, how would she even know they were there? Well, he told her they were there, but she'd gone out to blow off some steam, figured he'd pick them up, and that would be the end of it. It didn't happen that way. They've never been seen or heard from since. And he is the prime person of interest. The only person of interest. If you have seen Terry or Alan Westerfield or know anything about their disappearance, you can call the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office at 910-323-1500. Next time we're going to talk about the West Alton Jane Doe from West Alton, Missouri. Please join us then. Us. Me. Please click that subscribe button. We are going for hashtag 500 by June. Thank you to all of you who already have subscribed. Please like my video. Please share the video. You never know who might have seen them that day. You know, if you share the video and you share it publicly, everybody can see it, and like I said, maybe somebody saw something. Thank you so much.